Record for today, Jim and Janelle, is 98 degrees. Tomorrow also 98 degrees in our forecast highs, 98 degrees both days, today and tomorrow. So yesterday was hot, but today is going to feel worse, not only with the temperature rising a few degrees, but with the humidity ramping up a bit more as well. Today is going to feel, like we said, as hot as 105 at the height of the afternoon. And you're not stepping out to much comfort out there this morning. Like we just said, temperatures are still in the 80s right now. We're at 81 degrees in Philadelphia to start your Tuesday, 76 in Wilmington, 74 degrees in Coatesville, and 73 in Doylestown, Millville at 73. So you can kind of see that urban heat island effect, as we call it, in play. In the city, it's in the 80s, but surrounding areas have dropped into the 70s. We are going to be feeling like the triple digits later this afternoon. Peak heat index values 105 in the city, 103 in Doylestown, 105 in Trenton, and for that reason, once again, we are under a heat advisory. Portions of New York City and the surrounding areas in North Jersey have been upgraded to an extreme heat warning. We remain in a heat advisory for today and for tomorrow. Now, coming up in the next 15 minutes or so, we're going to talk about just how hot it's going to be, just how hot it's going to feel, and when this heat will break. And when it does break, it breaks in a pretty big way. That's all coming up in just hotter and hotter. What it really means is you have more extremes, right? So you have extreme heat on one side of the country, and you have an extreme chill on the other side of the country. And heavy precipitation events, as we've seen this summer, have been getting heavier. And we do have both of those things, extreme heat, followed by heavy storms this week. Let's talk about what you need to know. We'll start off with this morning. We may see some areas of fog developing as we approach daybreak. We're not seeing a ton out there right now, but some patchy fog and low clouds here and there. Here's a look at what to expect. Next weather alert today, and by the way, also tomorrow, and it's for these very hot and humid conditions. Feels like temperatures today between 100 and 105. We are near a record today. Our forecast high of 98 would tie the record, the existing record, which is also 98. And the heat advisory for our area goes all the way through tomorrow at 8 p.m. So let's take a look at our feels like temperatures, and this is what we look at to determine whether you need a heat warning or a heat advisory. This is what it feels like, and this is what your body will kind of respond to when you walk outside. The worst of the heat mid to late afternoon. So starting at 2 o'clock, heat index values climb into the triple digits, 102. Likely peaking today at about 5 p.m. 105 degrees is what it will feel like, and again, that's what your body will react to. It's going to react as if you're stepping out into 105 degree heat. So you really have to play it safe. That is dangerous heat. That's the kind of heat you don't want to be outside for too long. And again, I know we say it over and over, and certainly this summer, with now what's today going to make 5 heat waves this summer. You've heard it ad nauseum, but you really just need to take all those heat related precautions. Check on anyone you know that may need some help, and never leave children, pets, anyone in a hot car, because it could become a death trap on a day like today. 82 degrees is the current temperature in Philadelphia. Again, you can kind of see that urban heat island, that have those stronger temperatures, higher temperatures centered right over the city in the urban center. All the blacktop, all the concrete just retains so much heat. And we're looking at 2 straight days of 98 degrees today and tomorrow. Both of those would tie records. And it's not just us suffering. The entire eastern half of the country under heat advisories and extreme heat warnings. For our region, it's a heat advisory. There is a warning up in northern New Jersey. That's where heat index values could climb a bit higher later on today. Now, we do have the chance of a stray shower or thunder shower today and tomorrow, but a better chance Thursday. I'll break down precipitation timing coming up in just a few minutes. Kim, I'll send it over to you. 5 minutes to the top of the hour and another next weather alert day as the heat, our latest heat wave, will peak today and tomorrow. This will be the 5th heat wave of the season. Once we hit 90 today, that'll make it official. And you can see it's already very warm. I should say still very warm. We didn't drop much overnight in Philadelphia, especially. It's still 82 degrees. Surrounding areas are in the 70s this morning. You can really kind of see that urban heat island. It is very, very warm and very steamy in the city. And through 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, we will be in this next weather alert for dangerous heat. Heat index values each afternoon today and tomorrow up to 105 degrees. The worst of it, the city and surrounding counties, you will get a little bit of relief down the shore, but it's still hot and humid there, just not quite feeling like 100 plus. Impacts heat stroke, heat exhaustion, certainly if you spend too much time out in the heat and you're not drinking water, you're not hydrating properly, and that can come up on you quickly. We'll have more on that later in our broadcast, but you can see near record highs. We'll tie records likely today and tomorrow. Storms come through Thursday into Friday, and what a beautiful weekend. Jim and Janelle, at least we have something to look forward to. I'll send it back to you.
That looks picture perfect. All right, Kate, thank you for